What is up, everybody? Essence here, and today we're going to be going over my top 5 loadouts and settings. So, this is the third time I'm doing this video because my mic was muted this whole time. But, now let's get into the settings. So, me personally, BR button layout, tactical flips. I crouch with my right stick so I don't have to take it off to like slide cancel or anything. And prone and all that. And that just replaces my melee from on the right stick with my circle sliding button to the melee. Then I play on flips. Now, I play on flips because when you're shooting your gun with flips not on, sorry, like I'm just trying to aim down. When you're shooting your gun with flip not on, you're pulling down on a trigger. You're putting force on the trigger, but for some reason you need to play on flipped, in my opinion, because so you're playing on a bumper. It's the bumper, which is much fast. It's not much faster, but it's like faster to hit than the L2 and R2, the standard L2 and R2 buttons. So I play on flip, so that way I can just like by a few like microseconds I can be faster, because that can save me in a fight. Stick layout preset, I play on default. Never seen anyone play on anything else. Let's get to the next setting. Invert vertical look. I really don't know what this means. I might have to try fiddling around with it. But I play on disabled for now, and I'm doing just fine. So I don't think I'll switch that. Dead zone. I wouldn't copy this from me if you are going to use my settings, because this is more on your controller. Just because, so like hop into a multiplayer or a plunder match, and like aim down sight, and if your gun's moving, bump your dead zone up to 1. So imagine like a ring around your controller, and you can adjust that ring to like for your dead zone. So say I play on 0 dead zone. If I play on 0 dead zone, my stick is most likely to move. Then I would bump that up to 1, still moving, and then I would bump it up to 2. If it's still moving, bump it up to 3, and on and on. For that, I would recommend somewhere from, like me personally, I would recommend somewhere from 0 all the way up, or no, from 1 all the way up to like 10. For close range engagements, I've heard people say that low dead zone is like kind of like meta in the settings, because it just gives you like more free movement and more like smooth and like, I'm trying to think of the word. You can move more like freely. So I used to play on 3, and I'll tell you that it does just fine. I have no problems with it, but I'm moving up to 10 because for some odd reason, when I use like low sense in 10 dead zone, I just feel like I can control recoil a lot easier. Sorry, moving on, we have, here's like the big ones for people: the horizontal and vertical stick sensitivity. Sorry. These settings I keep on 6.6. This is probably what most people and pros and just people overall use. Arranging from, I don't know why you would use 1, but like 1 through maybe like 8 is fine settings. If you're on console, I actually might try out 8.8, just because if you see those pro players on the PC moving a lot faster, that is also probably because of their FPS and their FOV moving faster. So you can give 8.8 a try if you want to, just to see if it looks like what those pros are doing. I play 6.6 though, and I do just fine, so I'm probably never gonna change that setting. My low zoom, keep that to standard 1.00. Do just fine with it. Just I guess like maybe go into a plunder match and aim on people, like trays, like lock on and just move. See what you like. I prefer 1.00 for the low zoom optics, so like iron sights. The high zoom is 1.20. That is because I use the sniper a lot, and I use like 3x sights. So keep that on 1.20. I might switch this up to 1.10 though, like 1.10. Not sure. Now, aim response curve rate. I play on linear because There's a chart. There's kind of like a chart that shows the curve types. Linear is just straight, so you are controlling linear. I don't know. I really didn't focus on dynamic because I focus on linear because that's what I play on. So my bad. I didn't do that, but I know most pros play on dynamic. But I just feel like I'm in control when I play on linear, and that just makes me play linear. Because it makes me play linear because I feel like A, I can control recoil just much better. B, in my opinion, my aim is so much better. I don't know why. Um, yeah, vibration. I'm not even gonna go over that setting. Have that disabled. Do not care. It's so okay, fine. I'll actually go over it. When you have it enabled, I know I know one person that I watched that uses this setting. I'm not sure if he's changed it. His name is Bear Pig, and he says that it gives him an extra like when you get shot. Okay, when you get shot at, there's an indicator on your screen, like sort of like a red crescent moon, showing which direction you're getting shot at from, and that's and what like where, and you can hear the gunshots. Um, Second indicator is you can hear you being shot at. He says that with controller vibration on, it gives you another indicator that you're being shot at. So he plays with it on. I keep it disabled though. I really don't like say I'm shooting at somebody and maybe they shoot back, like try to ego chow. I just keep it off. Aim assist standard. I really haven't tried any of these, so you can try them out. See what you like. Weapon mount activation. Some of these settings I haven't even touched. Um, ADS plus melee. That's the standard mount. Weapon mount movement exit enable. I don't know what this is. Aim down sight hold. I really don't know who would play with toggle on, but if you do, tell me how it is. Steady aim behavior. Oh, this is a new setting. I don't remember. I saw a video. I think. Yeah. This actually might be. Which this is the default because I haven't realized the setting was here yet. Keep it on hold. You can fiddle with that as well. I'm not really sure. Toggle would probably do the same thing. You just have to press it once and then press again to stop. Uh, Okay, here's a big setting. Equipment behavior. This is just how you like hold your tactical and lethal, like your heartbeat sensor and everything. You can either have hold and toggle. Okay, holding is like you just have to hold down whatever button it is to pull out your lethal and tactical because you can change that. Which for me, it's the trigger. And I really don't like toggle. I just don't know why. I feel like I can just really quickly with the trigger pull out my heartbeat, and then instead of having to press it a whole time again, like fully to take it off, I would just rather play on hold to just like lift my finger off the trigger to stop. This is a big setting that you should have on if you want to get good at this game. Use/reload behavior. You need this on contextual tap. That makes it so you can land. Okay, so say you're like off, like just jump from the helicopter. If you have this on contextual tap, that makes it so you tap to open the chest and like tap to reload and tap to take guns. This just makes it so much faster instead of having to fully hold the button, which takes a little bit more time. So keep that on the contextual tap. It'll just save you some time. Uh, Armor plate behavior, apply all. That makes it so instead of having to like manually press triangle once, or if you're on Xbox, whatever the button is, triangle twice, triangle 3 times to fully plate. Um, it just makes it so you have to tap it once and you're fully plated. I do know I do know that Bear Pig, he's a Rebirth player, really good, does play on apply one. He says that because he can just plate once Then like, okay, so he said, say if he got cracked and he's running maybe behind like a house or something. If he has it on apply one, he can just plate once, maybe like not 360, but like turn on the kid and then just literally fry him. I don't, and I've never tried it. Or when I started playing, my dad, because I play with my dad, he told me to switch that, which I've been doing just fine, but might give it a try since he uses it, see how I like it. Slide behavior. Put this on tap. It will make it so much easier to slide cancel. So you just have to tap to slide cancel instead of having to hold right stick. I don't even know if it's possible to slide cancel with this on hold. So yeah. Auto move forward. I don't have this disabled. I have this disabled because it says push the movement stick forward twice in quick succession to continuously move forward, pull backwards, and stop. I think that's just trying to say you just get hit like maybe one, like move the stick up and it'll move forward for you. Have that disabled. I'm gonna automatic. Okay, put this on automatic tactical sprint. Tactical sprint makes you move around the map a lot quicker. And if you play it on automatic, it'll make it so it's just automatic when you sprint. I'm not really gonna get too much into this. Colorblind type, I play on Try to Nope. I don't know what that's on. Motion blur disabled. Don't have it on. Don't know what this is. Okay. Oh wait. HDR brightness. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Audio. Here's my audio settings. I'm not gonna go into account, but now moving into the loadouts. Okay, I'm gonna do this quick. So my number one. This is top 5, but my number one loadout right now, in my opinion, is the C58 and the Mac. The Mac 10, Mac and cheese, whatever. It's a pretty standard build here. Agency suppressor, task force barrel, 3x sight, 45 round mag, and the field agent. You can use the 55 round mag, but in my opinion, that makes your ADS so much slower. So I just keep the 45, and it's like the AK, it shoots really slow. So you really don't need the 55 round mag. I think you'll do just fine with 45. Moving on to the Mac 10, Agency Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Tiger Team Spotlight, Raider Stock, and the 53 round drum. You can use no stock if you want. I don't really see the point in all that sprint to fire time when you could just have multiple pros instead of just one big pro. And so that's why I play on that. The 53 round mag, biggest mag possible without really hurting your ADS a little too much with the fast mag. And I saw someone do a test. The fast mag only increases your reload quickness by like not that much. I forgot what the exact number was, but it's not a lot. So just keep the 53 round drum mag. You'll do fine. Moving on. Oh, sorry. Perks, quick fix, overkill, amped. I think these are going to be all my perks except for my ghost, Tyler, whatever loadout. Throwing knife just so I can finish people and run away fast. That's really the reason I use the throwing knife. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's why you're supposed to use it, maybe, but just so I can finish them in case they don't sell, in case they sell fast, run away, plate. Moving on. This is gonna be my underrated loader. I haven't seen much people use this. Oh, you can swap out the C58 with the Krieg if you would like, by the way. This is the C58. C58, you'll see the C58 in a lot of these. Oh, I don't know why I have this. Oh god, I was not ready for the video. Agency suppressor, task force barrel, field agent grip, 45 mag, action arms 3x sight. I actually almost had this gold, but not on that. Just dude, the C58 just feels so nice. I don't know why. It hits so hard. It just feels good. So that's why I use it a lot. Or the Krieg. Psychov. Okay, so this is my Ghost, Tyler, whatever loadout. So, sorry. When I'm on the go, oh, why did I say that? Jeez. This loadout is my Ghost, pretty much loadout. The Psychov. I don't really see the point in using any of these. Maybe like the Amp or the Diamatis would be good, but I know I've seen people use the M19 and stuff. I just use the Psychov because it's pretty much overkill. You can pretty much have no overkill with using overkill, just for the fact that it's literally a full auto pistol with 80 bullets. That's more ammunition than I think any SMG in this game, aside from the Bullfrog and the Bison, which is just literally 4 and 5 more bullets. So this thing is a machine, let me tell you. Whew. So for the attachments though, monolithic suppressor, sound suppression, suppresses our gun, damage range. The 140 millimeter auto barrel, this is like the big one here. This will make our gun full auto. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. So the 80 round drums for literally a lot more bullets, like 40 more bullets or something like that. Yes, it does really decrease our aim down sight, movement, and sprint to fire, but it's really fine. It's a pistol, so it already has pretty good aim down sight, movement speed, so it's fine. I might switch this up. For the rear grip, I'm using the Elita rear grip for recoil control, because this gun, they nerfed the recoil. I had like no recoil. So now I might this video is gonna be horrible, but so now I might use the I'll try the Pritzrak rear grip, but I'm doing fine with the Lita right now, so I would think won't need to switch it. I'm actually gonna take this off, and we're gonna use the tack laser. It's just gonna give us so much more ADS speed, aiming stability. It's got every like thingamabobility we need. So yeah, you can switch this out, by the way. I don't care. For like what you use. Perks, quick fix, tempered. You can obviously use any other of these. I really only see you using high alert, or ghost, but I use tempered just because this is like the best perk for the perk 2 slot aside from overkill, in my opinion now, because you play so much quicker. Like when we were talking about our settings, as if you have this perk on, you can apply 2 plates and easily turn on them and get the kill. It just makes your time so much faster. So that's why I use tempered. Then I use combat scout. I don't really care for amp because I'm using a pistol and AR, and the weapon swap time between those 2 weapon categories is fine, I think. So I play on combat scout, which is literally human aimbot. When you damage somebody, it shows where they are. You can get so many nasty clips with it. Oh, I can see you using this with a sniper. You could like crack somebody with your AR or SMG. Then you could wallbang them like through the wall with a sniper, and that would be insane. So I might try that out too. But yeah, that's that class. This is the Krig. The Krig is, in my opinion, the Krig and the C58 are both #1 ARs. I'm just gonna go over the build. Pretty standard attachments. You'll see a lot. Agency suppressor, mil spec barrel, 3x sight, 60 round mag on the field edge and grip. Again, we have the Psychov. Same attachments as the last one, as the last Psychov, I think. Yeah, pretty standard Psychov build, I would say. Dude, that thing just shreds, even after the nerf that they literally just did in this recent update. Moving into one of the final loadouts. I had to put it in here, I had to. You know me. Car. Wrong build. Oh, wrong build. Okay. Here's the real car build. So, Car 98. Best sniper for me. I'm biased because I have an obsidian. I have every calling card for it. And that kind of proves, I can tell you that it's really good. Like, you can use this. You really can. But for the attachments, we have the monolithic suppressor, Stingard custom 27.6-inch barrel, tack laser, sniper scope, sport comb, or you can put on this. I've seen people use this for like the no flinch or whatever it's called. I forgot. But I just use the F-Tech sport comb for the extra ADS. Then, this is actually, J-God said this was the best thing. So, I don't know if this is his class, but I used it, and I used whatever this build is. And, dude, this thing, Well, I've used SMG builds, and dude, let me tell you, it fries. You can use this and just melt people. Since it's an AK, it does heavy damage, high recoil. If you know how to control recoil, this is the gun for you, I would say. For the attachments, this is a sniper support AK. Sorry. Grew suppressor. I might use the sound suppressor just for the fact that it is an AR, so it already has good effective damage range. But I'm just sticking with the Grew for now. Tiger Team Spotlight. What I'm trying to do with this build is mix it up with a long range, like a long range build, and a close range build. So we use the Tiger Team Spotlight to make it feel like more like an SMG, just really fast. Then we use the Spetsnaz grip for long range to control recoil better. 45 round mag, it's like the C58. You really don't need to go above because just for the fact that it really shoots slow, but has a really fast time to kill because of its heavy damage. So I think you can wipe teams with the 45 round. So just stick to that. Quick fix, overkill amps, same thing as these. Throwing knife, heartbeat. Now, getting into the final loadout, I have the C58 or the Krig and the Bullfrog. So let's go into the C58. Same attachments, not going to go over this that much. Bullfrog, Grew Suppressor, Task Force Barrel, Tiger Team Spotlight, Spetsnaz PKM stock, and the 65 round mag. Dude, this SMG just fries, man. It's just so good. If you can hit headshots, give this gun a try. Like, it just melts. I don't know how to describe it, but it just melts. And what is up with my controller? Look. Oh, it's so weird. It just moves randomly. But those are going to be my top 5 loadouts for this season. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, comment, whatever you want to do. I'm not going to be like one of those YouTubers. Do what you want to do. If you don't like it, dislike. I don't care. Well, I care. You know what I mean. But that's going to be the end of this video. And yeah, peace.